have a moment of silence.
That's enough.
Right.
Party on.
Now, here's Hippie, because I can't talk. Okay.
Hi. Hi. Hey,
Hippie.
Him, me, us. We're still all together. Any way we can. In the air. And beers.
Where's my jar?
Love you.
Good swig.
Alright, you guys are going to have to bear with me. I'm going to have to read this if I want to get through it. So, before I say a few things about my dad, I want to take a moment to say some big thank yous. There are so many, and I'm sorry that I can't name all of you. Thanks to Kirk and Amy for hosting his celebration and helping to organize much of today. Thanks to all of you who helped clean and prepare the place, who brought food and drinks, and who came today ready to have a great time. Thanks, Craig, for letting me ride with you on the Sportster in honor of my dad. Rob, thank you for carrying my dad. I want to say thanks to all the friends and family that have been there for us during these past 4 months. Your encouragement, prayers, and love have made all the difference in helping us through this. And most importantly, thanks to all of you for being a part of my dad's life, for making him laugh, for sharing a beer and a joint, and for holding a special place in his heart. I thank God for all of you. Okay.
You're doing good, huh?
Today we are celebrating the end of a great ride. When he left this earth, I believe he roared his way into heaven on his Harley Davidson with every inch of that heaven-made motorcycle covered in chrome. As he switched off the ignition and soaked in the view, the first person to greet him was not God himself, but his lovely and wonderful mother, Kay. She hugged him close, kissed him on the cheek, and turned him over her knee to wallop him with every Hot Wheels track she could find in God's house.
That place in heaven, prison.
So once she finished, after what felt like an eternity, my dad gingerly waddled back to his bike and started it up again. Grandma Kay hopped on the back of his bike and they continued down the road with the wind in their hair. With each passing mile, they waved to friends and family and fellow riders who had long arrived before them. They arrived at their beach destination, feeling the warmth of the sun on their faces. With the sand in their toes and the waves kissing at their feet, they walked the shoreline until they were greeted by God himself. In that moment, my dad looked into the eyes of his perfect Heavenly Father and finally found the peace he had been looking for all of his life. This is what I like to think my dad experienced when he passed away in hospice 1 week ago. Whether that story is theologically correct or not is completely up for debate, but this has at least been the running joke in our family for the past few months. The procession we just did was one of the most beautiful and badass things I have ever experienced. There was a hole in that procession, just like there's a hole in our hearts. This is the hardest thing I have ever experienced. I really can't believe he's gone. When I was in Virginia, I kept checking my phone, waiting for a text message from him with a simple hi, hello, and happy face. When I'm here in Ohio, I keep waiting for him to come around the corner on his bike. Although I will never have these things again, I do have a lifetime of beautiful memories with him. I will hold on to these so tightly for the rest of my life, and I hope you will do the same. One of these memories is legendary among some of my college friends. After I graduated from Cedarville, Dad and Kelly graciously and bravely let me have a bunch of my college friends come back to their house and celebrate. It was an incredible night and we had our share of drinks, so we camped outside. When we woke up in the morning, my dad came outside and sat down in a chair in front of the garage. A number of my friends had some well-earned hangovers, and they watched as my dad cracked open a natty light at 8 a.m. He saw the look.
Yeah, brother.
He saw the look of amazement in their eyes and gave them some sound advice. He said, "Sometimes you've got to bite the dog that bit you last night."
Yeah.
My friends still talk about him and the great night we had. I love my dad and I miss him so much. I'm honored to be his daughter, and I couldn't have asked for a better dad. Tonight, though, we celebrate the incredible person he was and the adventures he shared. Here's to biting the dog that bit you last night. My dad.
Good job, honey.
Party on.
Yeah.
Party on!